Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pyschogambitable Plays Final Fantasy. I'm pyschogambitable, the average gamer for the average gamer. Last time we beat a pirate named Bikey, and found our way very, very clumsily to Elfland, or Elfheim. And this time we're going to continue off on our quest and try and figure out what we need to do to restore our crystals. So I'm first going to go run around the town here and show you where everything is. So obviously when we first come in, here's the inn, where it costs 100 gil per night to heal and save. Up here, we have our black magic shop. I believe they should be selling... Oh, they're already at level 3, shoot. Obviously we're not going to be able to afford that, so we're not going to do any of those. But we can always go back to Provoca anytime to get the level 2 stuff, which we might do in a little bit. Once I figure out where our next target area is. Here, of course, is our weapon shop, again, with upgrades for each of our characters, with the exception of our white mage. I might go ahead and get the iron nunchuck for Hank here, because he needs it. I can upgrade Oki stuff. Or I could give those guys a cross here. I'm happy with just the nunchuck for that. And... oh, maybe I should get him a saber. Now I think I'm gonna go back to Provoca and get Gendry the battle axe there. Because I remember the axes being pretty good. So I'm just gonna switch out that for that. We're gonna sell our nunchuck, because we don't need it anymore. And then right over here we have our sanctuary that would be used for reviving our characters. I don't think the guy's gonna tell me how much it is because there's no one to revive. We have our armor shop right here with some stuff for pretty much everyone. Again, I'm going to get all the stuff from Provoca before I start, with the exception of the iron nunchuck there, just to kind of go in order. Right through these trees here, we've got the item shop. I don't really need anything from... Actually, I've run out of potions, so maybe I should get some stuff from here. Let's get 4 potions again. So another new item here, the gold needles. So what some enemies, such as the Goggler, can do is they can turn you into stone or petrify you. And the only way to reverse that is with a gold needle, or if you have a certain ability for our white mage. Obviously we do not have that ability yet, so there's not really... So we kind of would need those items. And if we go around here... Oh, there's 2 magic shops. I forgot that there's 2 magic shops. I feel like one is level 2 stuff and the other is level 3. So let's go back into here. I did not mean to exit the village. And unfortunately, no matter where you enter from, you will always get put near the inn. Oh, there's some graves there. Unfortunate. Let's take a look at this magic shop. I think this is level 3 white magic. Yes, it is. And we got Cure 2, Dia 2. What's Heal? So Heal 1 restores all... HP to all allies, so it's really handy to have. Ideally, we'd like to have, the later heals that can do more than a little HP. So let's go around. Let's try not to exit the village this time. Let's go over here and see if this is what I think it is. Nope, it's level 4 stuff. Okay, so the Elfland has level 3 and level 4 stuff. For our black mage and our white mage. So we'll come back here once we can afford it. The ocean is a very good place to grind on because you get a lot of gil for very little enemies, which is nice to have. We're gonna go into our castle here and see what if they need any help with anything. Astos' curse has plunged our prince into a deep sleep, and nothing seems to wake him from it. Okay, so they both see this evening. You'll notice the castle theme for all the castles here. It is the exact same. Remember, this is a much older game, early NES. So not very much going on here. Let's talk to these guys. Astos cast a curse on our prince 5 years ago, causing him to fall into a deep slumber. What can lift this curse? Oh, I thought he was going to tell us. He's snoring. There's someone we need to talk to in here that will tell us. Hi. Astor stormed in one day, cast a curse on our prince, and emptied all the castle's treasure vaults. The fiend. I think I can get out of my way. No? Okay, what if I go around this way? I feel there's someone I need to talk to here who would tell me what I need to get. But I don't know where they are. And at least give me a hint as to where I'm supposed to go. Let's try going around here. Whee! This makes me think of... Oh, it's locked. I need a mystic key. Hi. Hey! This room is locked with the mystic key. Yeah, no shit. What do I need? So this is where I'm getting, where you can kind of see the thing I complained most to about this game kind of coming into play. They say this guy's under a curse. What can lift it? And now you need to go figure out. I know I've heard of a witch who can concoct any potions. Matoya was her name, I think. Well, that's nice. Where is she? And of course, it's hard to figure out where the boundaries are, so you keep leaving the area you want to be in. But yeah, so they just kind of say, hey, we need this guy is under a curse. How do we lift it? And you guys have to figure it out. Let's try talking to him again. Oh no, he says the same thing. Okay. Matoya. Matoya has a cave somewhere. There's a cave on the western edge of the Aldean Sea where dwarves dwell. A great bunch they are. So am I supposed to go see the dwarves yet? I thought this was something. Apparently not. So who am I supposed to see? Matoya or the dwarves? I know at some point or another I am going to need to see both. But I don't remember who I need to... I'm pretty sure it's Matoya. I don't know where she is. I think she's to the west. Maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's to the west. Because the doors are back on the same province as Cornelia. That much I remember. And I can't really go east. Oh boy! I sense this is gonna be fun. If I die here, I blame myself for... I should be a higher level than I am right now, but I'm obviously not. Ooh, the ogre can do quite a bit of damage, so even though I'm not really focusing on him, I should be, because he can... I want to get rid of these Gigas worms too. Let's use fire on him, and Gendry attack. There we go. Oh, I'm so lucky he keeps missing. My gosh. He could be a bit of a devastating enemy. And let's just go here. Attack there. Just a little tip, because we know Cornelia is so very close to the Elfin lands, if you don't want to have to pay the stupid 100 gil and to heal, you can always just hop across the ocean and pay 30. It's very, very important to note. What's nice in this area, for grinding at least, is that the enemies drop, 200 gil instead of a max of 24. So it's a good area to kind of grind for gil. And Yeah, she's gonna attack that. And they got last fire, so this is gonna be fun. But hopefully Hank does not miss stuff, because that's when things get annoying. Is when people keep missing and like that. And then I get stuck fighting these guys for far longer than I want to. What I'm gonna do a little bit is I'm gonna try and get at least 1,000 gil here, and then try and go back to Provoca and get some of the stuff that's over there for everyone. And again, it would help if these guys would actually hit. There we go. That's one. I'd rather... Okay, there we go. So just down to the last one. Thank goodness. So the wargulfs are annoying, and they don't give you very much skill, so I don't like fighting them. Let's hop back across the ocean there, so that way I don't have to heal at this other place. Oh boy. At least you guys don't do too much damage, thankfully. Oh, off to a great start there, Oki. You know, screw getting stuff that, like, you know, makes the enemy miss more often. I need things that make Hank actually hit people. Is there something like that, you know? Accuracy up. Oh no. Yeah, you should heal yourself, Pyscho. That's all I ask is Hank just to hit occasionally. You know, more often than he is. Because he misses 9 out of 10 times, and he shouldn't. He's one of my heavy hitters. There we go. Like, it's said that Oki and Pyscho hit the enemy more than Hank does, and they do so much less damage. Well, now everyone's missing. Ah, fuck! She was taking forever to cast that, Jesus. Well, at least I got 120 gil, but now I gotta freaking revive Pyscho. Actually, I'm gonna pause for a moment and use some potions here so I don't lose these guys. Gendry should be fine. And this one. Oh my gosh. Can't catch a break. I don't know why I'm bothering with these guys. They don't give me very much. I should have just have fleeing. Flown? Fleed? I do English very well. Yay! Alright, let's go in here. Not gonna bother with that. Yes. Okay, now Pace is back, and I need to rearrange my formation again. Oh, here's why you want to revive your person before you heal. They get 1 HP back when you bring them back from death, just like with the Phoenix Down. So if you don't revive them first and you heal and then think, oh, I'll just revive them afterwards, you're just gonna lose them again as soon as the battle starts. So, or you're just gonna have to pay the whatever you are and however much they charge again. Let's do, I think I'm at like 600, so let's just do a couple more battles against, Let's see, I need at least 400 apiece for whatever I want to get for magic. So I need at least 800 for that. So maybe I should try and get 2 grand. I think I'm going to do a little quick grind fest here and try and get enough for what I want. So I will meet you guys at Provoca. Okay, about 30 minutes later of me raging at Hank for not being able to hit anyone, I finally have 2,000 gil. I keep wanting to call them gems. And we're back at Provoca. So we're going to go first and get our magic. So I'm just going to pick up 1 spell for each, for Black Mage and for Oki and Pyscho. Let's start with Pyscho. We're going to get Invisible. And it's going to be for Pyscho. And now we're going to go all the way down here. I still haven't really decided what I'm going to give Oki. You know, let's go with our elemental theme and just get ice for now. That leaves us with 12,000 gem, or sorry, 1,200, not 12,000 gil, not gems, to play around with here. So let's start with getting a battle axe for Gendry. And we'll sell off his rapier because we don't need it anymore. You see there, I actually, while what happened while you guys were away, or while I was sort of flying around, is I ran into tarantulas down in near the Elven lands, and they poisoned Hank and Pyscho. And I discovered after healing that healing does not take away the poison. You actually do need to use antidotes to get rid of it, so my mistake there, and I had to heal twice. Let's see here. Let's get gloves for Hank and Gendry. And I can't afford the steel plate, but I'll get the chainmail for Gendry as well. Oh, don't have helmet. Leather gloves. Chainmail and leather gloves. Okay. And now let's sell leather armor. Every little bit counts here. Since we still have 500 gil, I need to stop saying gems. I might go ahead and actually, I'm gonna get some more supplies because I'm sure you guys saw that I was running a little low on things. So let's get some more potions. Let's get 6. And some more sleeping bags. I'm not going to waste money on a tent just yet because there's really no point to it right now. It's a little bit too expensive for what it does. And let's go back to the Elven world, or Elven lands now. Down here. And we'll start heading over to where Matoya is. I'm pretty sure that's who we're going to see. Sorry, I was a little quiet there for sailing. We're fighting some privateers now. Not too bad of an enemy. See, I kind of went into this with damage. That was from sailing from Cornelia to over here. Actually, yeah, let's take ice out for a spin and try it out on one of these guys. I mean, they're not particularly hard enemies, but oh well. Oh, fuck. I was hoping I would be able to heal him before he died. Yeah, Hank was the one I needed to watch the most. Wow, ooh. Oh, he does a lot of damage with that. With this, because he... aside from him missing, like, every second attack, it was just... which is annoying. He also seemed to be the one that all the enemies target, so he kept dying a lot. And I'm just gonna have to deal with the... Oh, can I afford the Elflands? I don't think I can afford the Elflands. Let's just go ahead and attack. Just attack everyone. Thank you. Take care of him. Okay, I know you're better than 5. Come on. These are all attacking Gendry, who's, you know, has a good defense now, so he doesn't take as much damage. Why couldn't you have been doing that earlier instead of bothering Hank, who doesn't have a good defense? Oh my gosh, Gendry, I need you to hit these guys. Okay, thank you, Pyscho. Oh, got a lot of gil there. Where were these guys when I was grinding? Jesus. Alright, let's go back up to Cornelia real quick. Because I... Oh, well, actually, now I can't afford the Elflands, but I'm already up here, so... Well... goblins, no one wants to deal with you guys. They're not worth the experience and the gil that you get off them. Especially at this point when there's much better enemies like the privateers. Let's go into the inn. Actually, no, sorry, not the inn. I want to go revive Hank first. So I regret my choice of using the monk. Probably should have just gone ahead and got the red mage, but they're more expensive. Maybe I should have done with the thief, because I think that was what I used last time, was a thief. Because this is... Hank is not working out for me right now. Oh well. Bit too late now. Alright, let's heal up at the inn. Yes. Did anyone raise the level while I was running around? Yeah, for grinding, I tend to avoid the goblin guards and the wargs and the wolves, because they don't drop nearly enough gil to offset the cost of, offset the time spent fighting them. Especially if you have guys like mine who keep missing every like 2 seconds. So I just fled from those battles and focused mainly on the ocean is a very good place to grind, because even if you're just fighting a single shark, you're still going to get 66 gil. The best way to reap in money is with the privateer fights, obviously, because they drop 600. Or even just the Sahagins, because even just 4 of those, you're getting 120 gil right off there. So they're probably the best ones to grind for gil with. The shark is the heaviest hitter in this sense, so we're going to try and get the shark taken care of first. I think ice actually might work well against the shark. I don't remember. Let's find out. Oh yeah. Ice is good against the shark. Oh, Gendry, you could have taken him out. Alright, well, I'm not going to bother with ice again. I'm just going to just straight up attack, because I know the shark's almost done, but I just want to get rid of him, because he can... Sorry, excuse me. If he hits you with a critical, he can do about 52 or 54 damage, and I do not want to deal with that. Oh, yay! Who was that? I think it was Gendry who leveled up. Was it? Yeah, Gendry leveled up. Yay! Alright, now that we're back in the Elflands and running into another random encounter. Oh, so these are the ones that poisoned me earlier off screen, so I'm going to actually show this fight. I think what I might start doing is not showing every single fight. If I've run into the monsters before, I'll probably avoid just showing the fight, just because you've already seen me fight them. There's no real point in you guys watching me do repetitive fights over and over and over. But as you can see here, ice is very good to use against these guys. I probably should have used ice on the tarantula that Gendry attacked there, but oh well. And there's a shield coming in handy right there, just blocking the attack. But yeah, so the tarantulas are the ones that can poison you. They don't do any sort of special attack before actually poisoning you. They just, with their regular attack, has a chance of poisoning you there. I'm actually gonna pop in here and heal and save, so I don't have to come all the way from Cornelia. Even though it's not that far, but I want to be able to just save in the Elflands. Yes. Especially since Gendry has risen a level. I just wish saving didn't take so long in this game because you have to wait for everyone to go to bed and then wait for them to get up again. So let's go out the doors here, or I guess not really doors. And we're gonna make our way east, or sorry, west here. Ooh, two of these guys. I'm gonna test ice out on them because I don't remember if ice is very good against them. Yeah, it's decent. This is not a good enemy to miss on. I'm lucky that he only does 9 damage to... Okay, not as heavy a hitter as I thought. I thought they did at least 20 damage. Oh, I just told Oki to attack. I should not have done that. Oh well. Oh my gosh, Hank. Don't need to heal. We'll do a fire attack. Why not? I think it does about the same. Yeah, it's about the same. So, no real point in actually using ice there. There we go. And got some more levels up. That should be Oki. So the order, because of people's deaths, has changed in terms of when they level up. Before it was sort of everyone except for Gendry would level up together, and then Gendry would be afterwards. Now, because of deaths from Pyscho and Hank, Oki and Gendry usually level up either at the same time or one right after the other, and then the other two take a couple more battles before they actually level up. There we go. So there's Pyscho, and again, because Hank's died the most, he takes the longest to level up now. All right, so that was just warg wolves there, so nothing really to show. Okay, again, nothing really particularly exciting there either. Oop, that's not where I want to go. They were just... So then we've got some cobras here. Our last fight was just ogre and some Gigos worms. We're gonna fight these cobras. So far I haven't seen the cobras do anything. They just kind of do about 4 damage, and they're not very difficult. Since we're all the way over here, we really don't want to kill anyone because it's such a trek back to have them get healed. Ideally, you want to have a lot more potions and things like that than what I have here. What I think I'm going to do is just kind of show you where we're going, and then off screen I'll do a little bit more grinding, sorry. Sorry, as I was saying, do a little bit more grinding and get some more items. I think I'm going the right way here. Should be a whole... There it is. Okay, so we've got a new battle here with the Ogre Chieftain. This one is what I was thinking of before with about being a heavy hitter. So I'm going to try and throw everything I can at this Chieftain to get him taken care of. Try to get Pyscho healed up there so we don't lose her. Ooh, nice hit there, Hank. Everyone's attacking Gendry now. We want to get rid of this guy real quick. Heal yourself again. And we'll use a lightning bolt on Chieftain, and hopefully Hank will get another hit. That would be lovely. Ooh, yeah. That was a good idea for me too. That's a bit of a piss off there. Oh well. There we go. So that guy's done. So it's... that guy's gonna die first because he just got hit really hard. So let's try and get rid of him first. Just glad the chieftain's done, but yeah, we're kind of lost Pyscho in the process. Oh well. We're almost at where we're supposed to go, so I can show you that, and then again off screen I'm going to make the trek back and get some more supplies. There we go. Woohoo! Alright, so it's this hole here, so you want to go as far west as possible and then head south until you get to this hole, and this is where we want it to be, the marsh cave. But I think that is going to be it for today's episode. I'm going to use a sleeping bag real quick so I can save. And thank you guys so very much for joining me. I will see you in the next one.